So I'm making a little video here about the retainer crypto.online project that I've been working on. Um, we are pre-selling wallets, e-wallets for the crypto tokens that we're making, and they're $20 a wallet, and we're going to put the money together to pay our crypto token engineers to put together retainer crypto.online. It's going to be called RCO. It is on Ethereum network and it's ERC20 standard. So what we're creating is a smart contract that functions a certain way. What our goal is once we make, I think we said $15,000 back, that we're going to send everybody who bought a wallet for $20 worth of retainer crypto.online. We need to raise around $10,000. I think we need 500 people to buy wallets. It's not a huge number. It's not a tiny number, especially since we're not spending any money on advertising. It's just me and the different subcontractors and a couple other people involved. What the utility token is, though, it's not a cryptocurrency itself. It's Ethereum, and it's a standard that's already created, ERC20, and it's just a token. So what it means is you'll buy one for $1, and the dollar will sit in this trust account, and then when you're ready, you transact using the token, and then the person you transacted to buy or sells it back, and we buy it back for $1. There's a conversion fee and there's a transaction fee. So when you convert $1 to an RCO or an RCO to $1, there's a small fee, and then when you transact between two people with an RCO, there's going to be a small fee, and that stuff mainly goes towards the network fees. You have to pay Ethereum, basically, the people who do all the calculations, whoever has the mine set up in the Ethereum network, have to do all the calculations on these big computer crypto mining operations that they have set up. And so that takes a lot of little computations, and that's what blockchain basically is a whole bunch of people doing the same calculations, and then all those calculations being stored in a decentralized set of ledgers. So what makes our token cool, though, is that anything that you need to pay a larger dollar amount for, but you don't necessarily want to give all the money to the person who's providing the service, but you do want them to know that the money's there beyond just you showing them your bank account and like proof of funds. What you do is you commit like $10,000 to the transaction. You can't pull it back unless you and the seller both agree. You or the service provider both agree. But you pull the trigger on small distributions of the money to the person providing the service. So that way you can replace an escrow or a trust account, and you still retain control as the buyer, as the client, and also as a professional. You get to say that you'll take payment using RCO, and also at the same time as keeping control in the client's side of the equation. It gives you the ability to maybe bring in a couple clients who it just induces trust in them because they're in control. So that's our idea. When there's a dispute, you're going to be able to put one distribution in dispute, and then you can at that point move forward with the same contractor and just make the next distribution with them. A lot of times, I mean, maybe it will keep a deal from going sour because you're just disputing one thing, or maybe things will go sour and you need to replace someone, but you can replace someone and then just dispute that one distribution. And if you can agree on maybe a compromise, you can split however much that distribution was going to go and give someone the partial distribution and move forward. Or if you need somebody else to decide for you, you can give the oracle keys over to not a mediator. A mediator would have to help you come to your own decision, and then you decide how to split the money. An arbitrator or a judge or I think an escrow officer fits that same category of someone who is able to make a decision, but their decisions can be questioned in court, whereas arbitration is binding and a law court decision is binding, although you can go through appeals. It's just that I think I don't know if a judge can actually pull the trigger on sending a distribution one way or another. I think maybe we'll have to do that somehow with the Oracle. I'm not really totally sure about some of the situations that we'll run into with different legal situations and like with escrow for real estate. But I'm pretty excited about it. So I'm trying to drum up the money and keeping people's risk low. That's why we're doing a $20 pre-sale purchase of a wallet. And then when we make enough money, we're going to send you 20 RCO back that you can, when you convert it, it'll be the amount that would give you $20 back. So we have to make some money with it first. So that's why we're keeping the amount that we're asking people to risk on us down to $20. And you'll definitely get one of the crypto wallets when we're done with the project. Whether we're able to make it all the way to where we're making money with it and able to give you $20 back, we're not sure. Any project can fail. We're not planning on failing. It's just that there are some things about how some parts of this will work that we might have to go to a 2.0 project before we actually have a fully viable utility token for law industry types of transactions and real estate types of transactions. So pretty excited about it. We're going to make an API. So if you have another program that you use to take payments from clients, that's a pretty common program. We're going to try and make an API for Clio for law, Zip Forms Plus for real estate, different programs like that, different really popular contact form programs like Form Stack or Cognito Forms, anywhere where you see people in the law industry or real estate industry or related industries taking payments, those types of programs. And then also you can just use a wallet itself. A wallet-to-wallet transaction will work the exact same way. And then you're going to be able to use Docupletion Forms. One cool thing about Docupletion Forms right now is we're getting connected to Zapier. And when that is done, you'll be able to connect your Docupletion Forms contact forms to over 1,500 different programs. And we're going to be building a few subdomains on docupletion.com. So one of the subdomains, and this is funny, it's been docupletionforms.com. We're going to make one of the subdomains forms.docupletion.com, and another one is going to be portal.docupletion.com. Another one is going to be crm.docupletion.com. There's going to be an intermediary page though on forms.docupletion.com that will have you log into your Docupletion Forms account. But we're going to synchronize the databases so that in your CRM program, you'll be able to access the database and see the submissions. So Docupletion Forms is going to remain free because that's our basic business model. Is we want to give you a free contact form. We have this PDF reader right now form reader that reads the form database and then allows you to upload a PDF, and then with a few clicks designate where you want the data that someone submits in your form to go into a fill-in-the-blank PDF. So we're going to be little by little just making cross integrations between these different subdomains on docupletion.com. So forms.docupletion.com and docupletionforms.com are going to be the same database. It's going to be pretty cool. We're pretty excited about it. We're setting up a WHMCS, which is an automatic WordPress and cPanel creation. So you create an account, you just pay, and then boom, automatically you already have a WordPress set up. So we'll have this little wizard. You just have to pay like $5. It'll set up your basic. When I say set up, it won't be fully built. Like you have to build a WordPress, and we'll have a list of some subcontractors who you can hire We have some people who do really good work. They do different types of work, but they're WordPress designers. So pretty happy about what we're doing with docupletion.com and retainercrypto.online. When it gets all the way cross integrated, like the 9 different parts of it, later this year, you're going to see just a completely different level of utility and service to your business. So keep looking out for announcements on. I just put this on Facebook. You know, a lot of my friends aren't involved in the law industry, but if you're a contractor or a subcontractor, you can use this same technology to take payments. Let's say you have a carpentry job. It's like going to be a $20,000 job, and someone doesn't want to give you all the money, but you do want to, like, they want to establish that they have some of the money. Like maybe you could do a part way full payment, but then they pull distributions on it of $10,000. It can facilitate any type of transaction where you need distributions. And I think in escrow for for loans, for construction loans where there's distributions along the way, this could be a thing that our 2.0 could probably be really well qualified for some of the national mortgage lending standards for distributions of construction loans. So I'll give you updates day by day as we keep things going. Thanks for checking out the video.